Doot 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 doot. KDO's Keto Kitchen. Alright guys, here's what you need. Just get one boneless roast. I used the chuck roast. You need 1 packet of the dry ranch powder mix, 1 packet of the dry Au Jus Gravy mix, a stick of salted butter, some Peperoncini Peppers, they're the little yellow ones in the jar. And then I like to use the slow cooker liners, but if you're a heathen like me, who apparently puts the box back in the cabinet empty, you can't really use that. So don't be me. Keep your cabinet stocked. It really helps with the cleanup. Other than that, you just kind of take all of these ingredients and put them in your slow cooker. It's not hard. That's pretty much the extent of the recipe right there. I usually get approximately a 3-pound or less chuck roast for mine because that's the size crock pot I have. And then just take the dry packets of the mix and you just layer them on there. This one's really a simple recipe. You just get the base ingredients, just kind of throw it all on top of the little roast itself. It's really hard to mess this one up. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I just haven't figured it out yet, but I probably will one day. Once you have the au jus, add the ranch on top of it and just sprinkle it on there. There's probably not really a method to this madness. After you get the dry mixes on, I put the stick of salted butter right on top. Full stick of butter right on top of the roast, right on top of the dry mixes. There you go. And after the butter, you get those pepperoncini, those yellow peppers. These I really like. You can do anywhere from 5 to 10 for the roast itself. But I kind of just threw on a handful of however many I just grabbed out of the jar and what looked good on top of the roast. And that's it. Once you have all the ingredients in, set the temperature to low, put the lid on, lock it down, set it, forget it, and come back 8 hours later and you have a roast. That's it. Really. Voila! You got yourself a Mississippi hot roast. That's literally all it takes. You put it in the pot, forget about it for 8 hours, and you have an amazing meal. This meat is fork tender, fall apart, delicious. The gravy is seriously some of the best part of this entire roast, and it seriously is simple. It really doesn't get simpler than this. I like to separate this anywhere from 8 to 12 servings depending on the size roast you have. And whenever I do take this out of the crock pot, I usually do meat first. That way I can weigh the meat and the gravy separately so I can get exact macros if you're doing calorie counting. Just take an immersion blender, throw it in that gravy and blend it up to get all the fats and everything nice and smooth in there, because this gravy is like magic. It's really one of the best parts of this entire recipe. Look at that. It's nice and smooth and frothy, and it just goes well on pretty much anything. That's really all there is to it. You have some delicious, soft pork pot roast with amazing flavor. Really a crowd pleaser with this one. It's really hard to go wrong, and it's just one of my favorite recipes, especially when doing meal prepping for the week. A really good way to serve this is over a simple cauliflower mash. You can add some garlic to it, some butter, but it really sops that gravy in to make one complete meal. You serve cauli mash, the gravy, the roast, and you're good to go. Throw a pepper on there, and it's complete. You can do other sides if you wish, like green beans or some other kind of vegetable, but this is really a ballpark meal right here for me, and I like it because it's super simple. I hope that somebody found this recipe video helpful, and until my next video, just remember to hydrate, satiate, and celebrate throughout your day, and I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye!